Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the funniest memes I think I've seen in a very long time.
No, 100%.
That
It
shit
fit the situation
killed me.
so perfectly.
Yeah.
The breathe.
So
in terms of what?
the Riri and
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah,
ASAP Rocky
ASAP.
news. I'm sure everybody in the world already knows, but yes, it's official. She's
Yo,
pregnant.
Even before our last episode, the rumors were already out.
They've been out.
Yeah, for a minute.
So if we're thinking about it, it's probably true because you don't start showing till like 4 or 5 months, right?
Wait, what's probably true?
The rumors from like when they were out before, somebody in her circle probably leaked that shit.
They had to be.
And
I don't even think like even the pictures that I kept seeing, she was just wearing a big ass jacket, but you can still see visibly the bump.
in the most recent one,
Nah, in like weeks ago, like a month ago.
oh,
Cause I remember I was showing Dang and I was like, yo, she is like most definitely pregnant. Cause I saw the rumors on Twitter.
you seen the bump too?
And then the bump was
You
there.
seen the early bump?
It was like old shit, but
Honestly, when I heard it, I wasn't surprised by it. I think nobody was. Everybody was just like, yeah, sure, she's probably
ain't
pregnant.
nobody surprised.
Niggas already know she wanted to have a kid eventually.
Yeah, she been said it.
But it's like ASAP Rocky of all people. Niggas are like Drake and Chris Brown are distraught, FaceTiming in tears,
Breathe.
talking about that was the breathe piece.
Yo,
you know?
if anything, if anybody, I feel like I would have believed ASAP over everybody else.
Put a baby in her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it now, cause like hindsight 2020, it just I don't know. I guess it fits. I don't know them niggas at all, but it looks like it works.
Yeah.
You know, fashion killer.
Yeah.
Isn't that
You
wild?
think that's when they fell in love?
Yeah,
Fashion killer?
I do.
Oh,
I do.
That's
Cause that was when
it
she got
happened,
back with Chris the second time.
huh?
should have
probably
been.
like- This nigga trash. Why am I doing this?
Back in the day.
Could have been.
Could have been.
Hey man, that's gonna be a jiggy ass baby. That's
Oh,
yo,
1000%.
imagine.
That's gonna be a pretty ass kid, bro. That kid's gonna be
imagine
so pretty.
The bag that she's gonna get off of this paternity Savage Fenty.
Oh yeah, she gonna make clothes for women that make them feel beautiful and shit instead of like the giant
The new
dresses.
paternity
You know?
line for Savage Fenty. Yo, hey.
Yo, what if she has a fashion
hitting
show
every
of pregnant women?
You're
Yo,
thinking.
Yo,
She
what
hitting-
if
she hit? She hitting every single demographic of women, bro.
That's nuts.
yo her
I
next
didn't even
Fenty,
think about like.
She about to be two
bro,
mil.
her next
so
Fenty
you're
run,
thinking business.
She,
Yeah,
she
no,
about to be
you're
2
thinking
mil,
business
bro.
it
right
has
now.
to be
She
two.
out of here. She gotta
no,
be.
yo,
She gotta
that,
be.
that next Fenway runway,
I gotta
Fenty
update my
runway.
mindset.
She not gonna go 9 months
gotta-
without looking fly.
Yeah, and
Nah,
and
she gonna
she
make
gonna
some fly
find
shit.
and she gonna find
100%.
some more to do the same.
Damn.
Wow, what an untapped market. Look at
Bro,
her. She's about to open up her stores too. You guys seen that? She's opening up like 6 Savage Fenty stores or some shit like
Yeah.
that
Has
across.
there ever been any?
No,
No,
these are the first.
It's all
the
online,
first
right?
store,
Yeah, she's opening up in
Damn.
store like LA, Vegas, some other spots. I don't remember DC, and then I
gonna
was
be
just
in,
like,
like,
wow.
The
Now she's
shopping
gonna have a
district
pregnant
of
woman
all these
section.
stores.
Wow.
She about to be She never making music again. I hope everybody understands that.
Everybody has to
She
understand that by
ain't
now. They
never
have
making
to.
music again.
Yeah,
now that there's a
people
baby,
said- yeah,
running
people
around
said
house-
now that there was a baby, they're like, yeah, we're never getting.
Yeah,
them.
now that there's a baby
This
running
is probably the
around,
nail in the coffin.
Hell no.
Because I think before this, I think once she started like going crazy with the Fenty shit, I was like, oh, no,
we'll
we
never
done.
see her
No,
again.
we
As soon as
done.
I saw that she was worth $1 billion, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, she ain't coming back.
When I seen that, I was like, we're
She ain't
done.
coming back.
She's
For
gonna
what
be
reason?
like
Yeah,
Jay.
no music.
Literally for what?
Maybe she'll just drop like a random
Unless she
little
wants to have
surprise
fun
album in
with
like
it.
5 years just because she's like, you know what?
Yeah,
Fuck
let,
it.
let me have a little fun again.
I got time. I got
you know?
time.
She's gonna be a feature artist only for like forever now.
But only on ASAP shit.
Only on ASAP.
You think A$AP gonna drop music still?
Yeah,
Whoa.
Because what was the last
No,
album? Was
it's-
Testing the last album he put out, or did he put out something
it's-
else?
it's,
I think it was testing.
I hated Testing.
I hated testing as
I
well.
like maybe
I
3,
didn't-
4
I didn't
songs.
listen
Praise the
to
Lord
it.
was fire.
I don't even remember a single track on
Gang,
that on that shit
gang.
no more.
Better enough with the gang. T.I. was in it too.
Nah,
You remember that
yeah,
one?
you
I
lost
don't
me.
remember it no more.
You
bro. I
lost
listened
me.
to it
Oh,
once.
that
and
was-
I just
that's
never-
A$AP Forever,
and I just
sorry.
never went back.
The one with Skepta.
Okay, never mind. I do remember that one.
That's Praise the
no,
Lord.
I remember
That song was fire.
But nah, I feel like he
Yeah,
might.
yeah.
I feel like he might
Okay.
still
You know,
make some
he
music.
had a few songs, but yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like it. Like,
I feel like he might still make some music, but who knows? He's been in his fashion bag for a minute, so who
yeah.
knows if
with
he'll ever
this
get out of that.
inspiration, who knows? Maybe he'll start a line now. Maybe
Alright.
maybe they'll start a unisex line.
So let's look.
A baby
And
line's
then she's
coming.
gonna make Baby Fenty.
Baby line.
Baby Fenty? Yo, she about to be worth like $3 billion by the
Yeah,
time this
no.
kid is 16.
It's about to get crazy. It's about to
Holy
get that
shit.
child's inheritance and trust fund. Stupid.
Because think
Bro,
about
just
it.
make like the baby like a part-time, or I said a part-time, a part owner.
Part-time worker.
Yeah, a part
part-time
owner
sweatshop
in like
from
the
birth.
store or whatever.
Oh, 1,000%.
That's probably what they're gonna do. Open the
Yeah.
company up in his
and
or her
then,
name.
yeah, boom.
You think it's gonna be a boy or a girl? I think it's gonna be
I
a girl.
hope it's a girl.
I think it's gonna be a girl.
I would
She gonna
hope,
raise a
even me
savage.
myself, I would hope I had a girl first, I think. But
That's nuts. I want a boy first.
One-
also, that's
100%
what
I
my
want
brother
a girl
said. My brother
first.
had a boy first. He was like, yo, honestly, this is what you want to have.
I,
This is
I,
what
I
you
want a boy first.
I want a girl first.
That's what I thought.
That's
bro.
nuts.
'Cause I would want to have like a little mini me of my girl. and just see that little.
Wow, look at how selfless this fucking guy
That
is.
should be
man.
dope.
He's like, I'm not trying to look at me. I'm
like
trying to look
seeing
at
two
you.
of them.
I want a little meat.
That's what we all think. That's literally what we all think, bro. Wow.
Yo, this shit would be fun, but I don't know. Yo, think about it though. I was thinking about how she's never coming back to music ever again. This is because I was listening.
This is what we
I
have
was
to remember her
listening
from.
to Anti like on the day where she like showed the maternity
Fire
photos or
album,
whatever.
Great album.
I was like, yeah, she's not coming back. And then I thought about Jessica
times.
Alba, how her baby company is worth like $3 billion now or some shit like that. When was the last time you seen her in a movie?
Bro, what is this baby company? Does she like just make clothes and food and
they
shit?
make like organic products for babies, clothes, food, and like milk, formula, all that shit.
Just
Organic.
baby stuff.
Baby stuff, organic,
Organic baby.
and
shit.
shit to
Organic
like,
baby
shit
stuff.
to like help the parents or whatever, or the mom, like any kind of I don't know,
Damn.
breast pump and shit. Just anything that's baby wise and anything that can be organic is organic. And then, bro, of course, everyone's gonna fucking go crazy for
Yeah,
that
they go
shit.
for the name. For
You're in
sure.
LA?
The influence.
You're in LA too.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Organic everything. That's what
Organic
sells.
everything.
Exactly.
And she ain't never been. Yo, the only time I've seen her in anything was like last year when she just did that Bad Boys TV show. But that's
Oh,
after,
yeah,
but that's
facts.
after how long?
I don't even know.
I ain't
A
never
Bad
seen her in
Boys
shit.
TV show.
Yeah,
Her
with
and
Gabrielle
Gabrielle.
Union. They're like, did they put it on TV or they put it on
I
Netflix?
think it's on TV. It's on Netflix now, but it started on TV.
Yeah.
but
Okay,
sorry.
man.
before
Yeah,
that,
that
never
was-
seen her in shit because you have billions
Because
of
you don't have
dollars.
to.
You don't
Yeah,
need to
like
come
she's
back.
Big chilling, bro.
You know?
She ain't worried
Nah,
about
we
nothing.
ain't seeing her. We ain't seeing Rihanna, guys. I just want everybody to know.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna see
Hope,
her.
hope y'all
again.
enjoyed it while you could.
Okay, so
Some
do you-
people are still mad about the ASAP Rocky being the
father.
lucky man because
Why?
Because he has a history of being a colorist, hating.
But
on
what if she
dark-skinned girls.
changed him?
Hey,
And he don't say that shit no more around
she
the
could have.
house.
She could have.
She like,
I'm just
shut
saying
the
what
fuck
the
up.
internet's saying.
Shut the fuck up, Rocky. You don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, around he should probably just know better. Just don't even don't let that shit slip.
I can't.
And remember the ASAP Bari shit. You know, the dude who started Vlon, ASAP Bari.
Yeah.
I think he got caught up in like sexual assault
Ah,
cases.
shit. So she probably
while
told
back.
him. She probably told him too. Like, you never seen him again.
I think
Stop
Yeah,
running,
you're not
stop
fucking with
running
him.
around with him.
I think they cut him off already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
Because I
Yeah.
remember like there was a radio interview about it.
I'm
everything. They were
pretty
just
sure
like,
they did. Yeah.
I
that's
didn't know
my
that was
guy.
what stopped his shit.
ASAP Bari.
Yeah, I didn't know it was.
Yeah, I don't know. Even
allegations.
I think he started Vlon, but like I know it
Mhm.
still goes.
Nah, I
so-
remember watching like a Complex thing where they were talking about him and Vlon and all that shit.
Mhm.
But I didn't know that's what.
Yeah,
know, kinda
sexual assault.
plummeted
I don't
his-
know if
that-
it was.
that's what.
Yeah. So then
Well, good for him.
that's why people are going like, why did you have to choose this nigga? And I'm just like, hey man,
Bro, what if she taught? What if she taught him like taught
that's
him
all you
better?
can hope, right?
Taught
When's
him
the
better.
last time you see him around these people? They're like
saying any of that
saying
wild
these
shit?
things.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
no,
know what I
I'm-
mean?
Hey, I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. I get what they're saying, but
I
like,
definitely get what they're
So
saying.
do I. But if Rihanna has these values and
I can't see
we
her-
know she does,
I would like to hope
Yeah, I
she's
know
not
better.
I
gonna.
couldn't see her just like
you know what I
not-
mean?
like
More power
looking,
to him.
looking away to that. You know what I'm saying? Some
Exactly.
shit like that,
But, you
Nah,
know,
who
niggas
knows?
know.
Exactly.
bro. So let's see. Let's hypothetical situation.
She's important in
Rihanna
Barbados.
wants to go back to
Music?
music, or
I
go back
support it.
go back to Savage Fenty, working on
Oh,
all the clothing line and
dope.
shit. If you're ASAP, you're being a stay-at-home dad.
Absolutely.
$1
She's already worth $1 billion.
Right? And I
What
already,
do I-
and I already made my money
Yeah, I'm
off
good.
rap.
I'm
Like,
good.
you know what I mean?
just gotta wear clothes and I'm gonna get money. Like, I'm good.
That's it.
Fam.
Me and my baby can walk around fly as
That's
shit. No
it.
matter, like, I'm with it.
Nah, I guarantee.
He hit the jackpot. Like I don't think many
You know what I
people know.
mean?
Like he
Nah.
really like he hit the jackpot.
Nah, that's his sugar mama right there.
Yeah, for real.
100%.
It's gladly.
Babe, can I get some money to go to the store?
Yeah. he be hugging her from behind when she buy him sneakers and shit.
I
Like,
need-
so,
I-
Thanks,
babe.
ambassador of Barbados.
They just, they just dropped
Thanks,
a new
you
product.
national
They just dropped
hero,
a new
you.
product bag. Can I get it? Can I get it?
Please, please.
Baby,
Can you get it
please.
for me? I left my card at home. I'm sorry. You think she
Oh,
paid?
you're the best, babe. Thanks.
Snatch out your friend. Look what Bay got me today. Ooh.
Yo.
I will flex everything Rihanna gets me.
Oh,
When you talk about
1000%.
Snapchat, yo, I'm about to be the best trophy husband ever.
Oh,
Trophy
man.
boyfriend, whatever the fuck you want to call
I'ma
me.
make
I'm
her
gonna be the
sick.
best at it.
I'm
No,
like
it's
her-
crazy though, because I'd always be like, yo, gift from, you know what I mean? Gift from
guess who?
Rihanna.
Gift from guess who?
Gift from Rihanna.
Guess who?
Guess who? I love Bay. Love when Bay gets me gifts. He's gonna be he's gonna be the shorty in the
I'm gonna
relationship.
make Rihanna sick when she's in those savage boardrooms with all the snaps that I'm sending of me and this little nigga
Yeah.
having fun.
Facts. Facts.
All
the time.
day. Like, yo, look at this stupid nigga. Look what he's doing.
Just took his first bite. Oh my god, I miss him so much.
It's like, baby, I'm gonna make him
First
eat
Savage Fenty step.
Baby, I'm gonna make you eat lemon.
Watch.
I'm gonna make you eat lemon. Yo, ain't no way I'm not having fun and sending that shit to my girl.
You think
What
Blue's
the
gonna
fuck?
babysit him or her and shit?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
I'm gonna ask Jay, yo, Jay, I'll give
you.
Blue like I'll give Blue like $100 or some shit.
She don't need it, man.
I know, but
She's babysitting for free.
but they're kids.
I know, but they're just gonna be like, I don't know.
Kids gonna be like, look at all those
Yeah, no, but they're
monies.
gonna be like,
All
yeah,
this
go
money.
over there.
all this money.
You don't think Blue knows that her parents are fucking like
Nah, she definitely
paid?
knows.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. So like,
at a certain
No,
point,
Can
Blue
you
is
even-
paid. So like,
Blue is paid. That's what I'm saying.
at a
She
certain
got-
point, you got to know like, don't nobody have like $100 million yachts like us.
yeah,
just look at it,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't
You
nobody
know?
have it like us right now.
unless the parents are doing a great job of surrounding you with people in your circle, you know, like you only hanging out with rich kids, man. but like not the stuck up ones, like the ones that are like us, you know,
I guess
that
yeah.
came from the bottom, you know, that aren't like spoiled completely.
Also, there's
That
no
aren't
way.
brats, should I say? Still spoiled, but
There's
in a
no
good
way
way.
that their parents are not giving them like Beyonce and Jay are definitely telling her stories about when they used to be broke and shit.
She knows her dad was.
She
a
knows
crack
her
dealer.
dad was a drug dealer.
She knows he sold
Yeah.
crack.
She knows this.
He has a hat that says retired drug dealer.
Yeah, it's like, Dad, what's that? Let me
Dad,
tell
what
you
are
a story,
drugs?
Blue. Let me tell you a little
No,
story.
he probably just like, yo, go listen to Reasonable Doubt and come tell me what you remember. Tell me what you retained. And then we'll go from there.
Take some notes.
lot of real shit in there. That was, like I said, that was my best album. Baby, you ain't hear me say that yet, but trust me.
Nah,
check
she
that.
definitely knows. She definitely knows for sure.
Damn,
I mean,
being
that's gonna be-
famous and discovering your kid. If this is a girl or a boy, like they're gonna have to, whether they like it or not, live up to the expectation of being like A$AP Rocky or being like Rihanna.
I mean, which one do you think is harder?
I don't know.
You think it's harder for a little boy?
I think it's gonna be
have to
harder.
live up to,
No, I think it's
A$AP or
gonna
a
be
little girl to live
harder
up to Rihanna?
for the person to live up to Rihanna, just because.
Just because people already make it so much
Rihanna
harder for
made
girls to
that.
be girls.
Yeah,
To be honest,
And
yeah, it's Rihanna,
she made the Savage Fenty in it.
and it's Rihanna.
We could just say it out loud, guys. She's bigger than him.
Yeah, like that's what I
Everybody
mean.
knows
Like,
that.
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
She's bigger than him.
She's.
I'm just talking about even then. So like, let's like to take if it's a boy, for example, just getting bullied from niggas because like your dad's so cute.
Okay,
you
nigga,
feel
I'm
about it?
pretty.
Yeah,
And
I'm just saying. Then he don't measure up to anything, quote unquote.
nah,
would
ASAP
suck
was a
regardless.
thug. There's no way he'd let his son get punked off like
This
that.
kid's not gonna be a thug. That's for
And
damn
A$AP
sure.
No, his son's not. But like, there's no way he's
Yeah.
gonna let like.
A$AP
you know
got a
what I
lot
mean?
of deals too, so it's like he knows that he could like instill like a lot of great things in his kid. I'm
Yeah,
assuming,
he's
I'm sure.
he's good.
He's
I-
not
it,
just
would-
out
it
here-
would be harder for the
He's
girl,
not
no
just out here
question.
coasting on his music.
No
like that.
Do you know
question.
how hard it would be to also like bully the son or daughter of Rihanna?
First of all, if it's
You just
if
look
it's a little
stupid
girl,
already, Yeah.
yo, Rihanna's daughter is
That
definitely
girl
gonna
gonna
buck
check
back.
you. Yeah, she gonna
gonna
check
buck
you.
back.
She gonna
for sure.
check you.
Do you know how like just like there's nothing you can say, bro? My mother is Rihanna.
Like she's a fucking goddess.
Yeah.
Anything you say to me, my mother is Rihanna.
Mm.
Did you do your homework? My mother's Rihanna, bro.
Yeah, what you
Mom said I didn't have to do it.
Like, what do you expect me to do? Homework for
She's a
real?
goddamn national
Like,
hero.
Yeah, I don't, literally,
on, man.
I seen the medal. I
Like,
seen the medal.
like, oh
Wow.
my God, you're wearing last year's shoes, bro. My mother is Rihanna.
You know what? Like, not much else to say. Not much else to say. Well, shout out Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, bro. Hope for a happy and healthy baby.
Shout out them.
She probably not gonna show us what he or she looks like for a year or two, but you know, we'll see.
Honestly, I wouldn't either.
see a hand or a foot here and there, maybe a finger.
If
there.
I was rich enough to stay in the house like that,
Absolutely,
you wouldn't
yeah.
see my youth for,
Fuck, I need to show
for a
you my
while.
kid for.
either. Yeah.
Just because I know you just want to pick at him.
We going straight.
Or
in.
her.
Yeah, they just want like the
think
media
he's gonna
just
be a
wants a
girl,
reason to
man.
look at them and be like, oh, his eyes are too close together.
Like the shit they did with Blue, bro. They were
da-da-da-da.
just like, wow, what about her
Oh,
hair?
it really looks
Oh,
like
she looks too much like Jay.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
yo,
that was so ugly that,
That
niggas
was
are doing that shit.
ugly, fam.
Nah, that's
And I
whack.
think ever since then, yeah, people don't really show off their kids when they're born until like later on.
Yeah, definitely.
Just
If I'm
because it's not
famous
worth.
like them, I'm
Yeah.
definitely yeah. My kid is going straight into the car seat, straight into the armored vehicle, straight into where we going. That's it.
Blanket over
But
the
it's
car
so
seat at all
crazy
times.
'cause,
At all
like,
times.
Ain't nobody seeing shit.
celebrity babies. I feel like they grow so fucking
Facts.
quick.
Blue's 10, fam.
That's because we be losing track of them for a long time, and then it's like, oh shit.
Oh,
You're
then
15?
okay, yeah,
Parents are doing
no,
a great job. We don't see them.
no,
See,
true
parents doing
say,
a great fucking
yeah.
job.
They just bob and then they pop up again. It's like, oh, it's been 4 years since
Yeah,
I've seen this
exactly.
person.
It's like,
Fam,
Damn.
holy-
she's 10, bro. Like she's 10.
10 years old.
Blue's 10.
Good God.
I remember when Beyonce announced that baby on the stage, fam.
That was so fire.
After Love on Top.
That was so fire.
I remember that, and she's 10 now.
So I would have been 17.
It was like AMAs.
That was so tough.
And she ended up.
That's crazy.
Show the baby. I'm like, wow, she's pregnant.
Nah, they be hitting fast forward.
Royal baby alert. Royal baby alert. Yeah, shout out Riri and ASAP. But Nick Cannon couldn't let her have all the shine, obviously.
No.
Nick Cannon's like, anybody else having babies? I'm having babies out here.
Nick Cannon
He's having another son.
Nick Cannon does not stop.
No, not at all. This is number 8.
Is this 8? I was wondering how much. It's 8?
Yeah.
Like just in the last year, or just in the last year, how many you think it is?
No. I think he had.
It's got to be at least 4.
He said just in the last
I think
year.
he had like 4 in 2021.
Yeah.
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 He had 4 in 2021, I think. And then this is.
And he had 2 with Mariah already, the twins.
Yeah. He has 2 sets of twins.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He has 2 sets.
He has 2 sets of.
Yeah.
So this nigga has like 10 kids now after this child was born.
This is number.
Because there's another girl that he announced a while back. She didn't have the baby
2,
yet.
4. Yeah, this might be 8
This
or
is
8 or 9 or some
This
shit.
is what
I don't know.
8,
Something
and
like
then the
that.
9th is gonna come again. Yo,
Something like that. I saw something that was so sad though, where he was talking about it, like when he announced it.
the baby.
Yeah, or not announced it. I think the mom announced it, and then he confirmed.
Yeah.
And then he was talking in some interview where he was like, "Yeah, it really keeps me up at night. Like it used to keep me up at night when she first told me, because at the time his his son that just passed away was still going through all that shit. And then when he passed away, he's like, he felt bad because he was like,
I wasn't there.
no, like I lost one, but I got another one. It's like a replacement, but it's like it's not. But that's what it kind of felt like at the moment. I was like, fuck, I know I would be thinking the same shit.
I would be too.
That shit's sad as hell.
That is fucked up. And yeah, and then that type of shit too. You're just like, I wonder how it's gonna affect him moving forward. I'm hoping, obviously, he'll figure it out sooner rather than later. But that's just a wild thing to do. I can never
hopefully
imagine
nobody
losing a
says
child
like
bro.
that to
Nah.
either of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough. Good luck, my man, with his 8th or 9th child on the way.
He's up.
Damn, bro. He's working to be like DMX. I think that's his role model right now.
If you're that rich,
He's trying to be one of the GOAT baby fathers.
if you're that rich, you can do that shit, I guess.
Hey, you can. Just like
Nobody's stopping you.
tending to the 8 kids is tough.
That's what I mean. There's only 24 hours in a day, fam.
They don't all
No
live in
matter
the
how
same
much
city.
money you have, there's only
the big
24
part.
hours
They
in
don't
a
live in the
day.
same city. That's
They
the
don't all live
biggest
in the
part.
same city. They don't all live in the same house.
No.
Like, and your schedule as it is hectic.
Yeah, and you gotta,
Imagine- like,
and you
just-
still got to go to work.
Yeah, because even say him with all this, like, he is as successful and famous as he is, but he
He's
doesn't have to work
busy.
anymore. Just imagine him trying to, like, I'm going to spend 1 week with you guys, 1 week with you guys. Da, da, da. It's like, that would literally be 2 months. He sees each of his kids, like, for a week. It's tough, bro. And that's probably what it's going to...
He's not working.
That's if he's not
That's
best
if he's
case
not
scenario.
working.
He still has Wildin' Out. He has his talk show. He has a radio show, and that's just the public things.
And yeah, we know who else. Who else
then
knows?
whatever
Like,
he
still
does
got some other
behind
shit. But
scenes,
yeah,
you know what I
bro.
mean? Probably
All the
make
other
him-
boardrooms that this nigga's in, like, damn, how do you got the time?
That's where I think about it. Of course, he can afford them. I'm just like,
Time-wise.
I would have to.
How is that gonna be?
I would have
That's
to
gonna
convince all
suck.
my baby moms, yo, I will pay for everybody to move into the same city, like,
I don't how
because I'm already paying for their lives. It's like, yo, please just like move into the same city so I can see our kids.
Or what about like the tri-state
At least the
area?
same city.
But would you have all your kids go to the same school?
That's fucked.
That would be
up.
fire. I think
I think that'd be fire for the
that's
kids.
the start of a TV show right there.
Facts.
Yo.
That's
Hey,
kind
now.
of sick.
There might be a TV
There
show
might
about
be a
this.
TV show there, man.
You know how
How
wild
things
that
go,
would
there
be?
might be a TV. Yo, what if he just like thugs it out and actually does make that happen?
What?
What if he finds a way to have them all live in the same city?
That would be honestly the best thing for everybody.
He would be like
And then like a few of them end up
legendary
like
for that.
I guess it depends on what the moms do, but it seems like it
Yeah,
would be the
that's
best
true,
thing
too.
for the kids at least.
Yeah, it's the closest. It's the best way to keep everybody together in some sort of fashion. That'd be rough though.
And it seems like all the kids are around the same age. The ones with Mariah are his oldest ones, and they're really not even that old.
Mm-hmm. I think they're in school now. No,
But still, it's not like crazy.
Yeah.
It's not like a 15-year gap or some shit.
more kids that grow up so fast.
Golly.
Crazy. Well, I don't know if you guys heard or watched. There was a Bill Cosby documentary. Let's talk about Cosby. I seen it on Twitter. That's how I heard about it, and I was just like, oh, I thought niggas were done with Cosby. So I watched it. I checked it out.
how
Watched
long
it
is it?
yesterday. It's like a miniseries, 4 episodes.
Did they talk about him being out on the last one?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
The last one, I don't want to like obviously spoil it, but like everybody already knows what.
It's not really a spoiler when it's true events.
You know? Yeah. So yeah, it just goes into depth about all the allegations, the stories that were surrounding it, and the signals during the time.
What do you mean?
Like how some people were like, I had no idea that was going on. Like a lot of the survivors from it were basically saying there's no way you didn't know what was going on because how nonchalant he was about all this. He had to have a team in order to make like the R. Kelly shit. He had a team to make this shit go smoothly. So that makes total fucking sense. Of course he had people in on him with it. He had a main assistant and then the people on the stage or the set, because at that time, like at the Cosby Show, the peak, they were saying he was making like $60 million a year just from
he was wilding,
the Cosby
bro.
Show.
He was getting a lot.
And he was like in career earnings, I think they said he was at like $400 million. This was in 1992, fam. $400 million.
Let me check some of this because that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
But continue.
Because he was doing movies and shit too.
Yeah, and
he was
his
already
movies
doing
back
stand-up.
then were popping.
Yeah, he was doing stand up too. Like, you know the Eddie Murphy I Spy? That's a remake. Bill Cosby was the original I Spy.
What?
$60 million a year.
Yeah. And even then, like, as they're going through all this, they're showing clips of old Bill Cosby episodes. I'm just like, wow, I remember that episode. That shit was fire. I was like reliving it. And then they would get into the parts where it was like, carefully crafted this persona of somebody that you will trust and believe over anything else. So that's why it's impossible for all these girls to make these allegations and for people to believe him. There was one girl that came on the show, ended up acting on the show still. I don't know if he tried to rape her twice or he tried once and succeeded another time. She comes back to be on the show. And they were arguing about this line and how to say it correctly. Like, it was just basically saying it in a different tone. He kept stopping. He was just like, during rehearsal, he's like, no, stop, say it this way. And then she wouldn't say it. He said, say it this way. She wouldn't say it. The day of the taping, I'm pretty sure he's like expecting her to say this shit. As they go and record it, you can see she doesn't say it in the tone that he wants. But leading up to that, I think that was like a week after he already assaulted her. So he was already trying to like cover his tracks. He started inviting her family over to set, meeting them, taking pictures with them, going, yo, I'm this great fucking guy, you know?
Sickos, bro.
And then the day of the filming, she doesn't say it. And after the line is over, it's like the end of the scene. As people are applauding, he's looking at her and he's like, fooled them again.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This guy's fucking sick.
He says, fooled them again. I was like, yo, this nigga's fucking the audacity.
Wait, who is telling that story?
The girl that sexually assaulted him, who was in the episode, like saying the line. He's like, because he whispered it to her only so they could hear it. The crowd is in applause mode, you know? He whispers, he's like, yo, fooled him again. And then she's just like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think she ever came back after that, obviously.
I hope this nigga, now this guy, I don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's literally not even the worst thing. I could get into so much shit. The Spanish fly joke this nigga was making. There's so many things. So Spanish fly. This will be the last like in-depth thing I'll say, so you can check yourselves. But Spanish fly. Apparently, this was the shit that he was dropping in Shorty's drinks. There was apparently a joke about it.
That's what the name of the drug was?
There was a joke about it or something. When he was in Philly, like people used to tell him about Spanish fly. It's this thing, girls, you put in a girl's drink and she just wants to like get with you, whatever type of shit. She gets all friendly, blah blah blah. And then he's like, there's just some mad jokes that he makes about it. There's a bit in one of his specials. I don't want to butcher it, so I'm not gonna say, but it's in there. And then it gets to the point where there's an episode of the Cosby Show, fam. He's making like chicken, right? He's barbecuing chicken, and there's barbecue sauce. Is it Denise?
Yeah.
And Lisa. They're there with their boyfriends. And then him and Claire. And then Rudy and Kenny. They're all eating chicken. And then he's talking to Claire. Just like, don't you ever see how people get when they have my barbecue sauce? How they get all like lovey-dovey type shit. And you just see them like cuddling each other, kissing each other's necks and shit. And he's like, I left you a full glass upstairs. Let's go drink it. And then niggas are just like, knowing now that he was basically talking about that Spanish fly drug. And then
this happened on the Cosby Show.
Yo, fam. And then the worst part about it, as they're about to go upstairs to go have this fucking barbecue sauce. He sees Kenny and Rudy. Kenny's like, wow, this chicken looks amazing. He's about to take a bite. He runs up to Kenny, takes chicken, wipes it out of his mouth, and then walks away. And I'm just looking at it now as like, yo, knowing all this is fucking nasty, bro. Nasty.
Did he like call it Spanish fly or anything in the show, or he just left it at like
barbecue
subliminals?
Sauce. Barbecue sauce.
This guy's
says it's in his barbecue sauce.
This guy's sick.
And I'm just like, yo,
this guy's fucking sick.
He had the nerve to put that a national joke on nationally syndicated television, bro. NBC.
I hope it's
but
not
nobody knew.
Or anything like that
or there was allegations at that time though. People just decided, it's Bill Cosby.
And it was the 90s.
Like, it was the 90s. That's the culture, rape culture.
Yeah.
Bruh, the things that I found out about this, and then it's like the total flip side. He brought the first black stuntman into Hollywood. There used to be, like, whenever there was a black man or woman that had to do a stunt, they'd get a white guy, paint his skin black, literally black, do the flips, do the drops, and then just leave it at that. And then Bill Cosby's like, no, for I Swear I need a black fucking stuntman or I'm not coming. He got a black stuntman after that, black stuntman in the business. He literally changed the game. And for the better. But he's a piece of shit.
But then it
you know what I mean? Like, it's fucked up. It's very fucked up.
I really wanted, like, yo, that's fantastic, amazing. But at the same time, go fuck yourself.
No, go fuck
I would just have to hope that at some point someone would have done that, but fuck, I don't even want to give him props for that shit.
You don't want to, but it's like he did it, you know? Like, that's the worst part. And then even, like, the people, like, he basically raised a lot of, like, the older generation. Just being that nigga that was always on TV. Literally the nigga that was always on TV. In a positive light. But then he turned into like an Uncle Tom ass nigga later on. But, you know, as I'll say, I think y'all should watch the doc. Because a lot of us, we got into Bill Cosby, at least our age, I'll say like in the 90s. People were born in the 90s. I watched Bill Cosby when his shit was syndicated. And when he was doing Kids Say the Darndest Things.
Yeah.
That's the Bill. And then knowing that he made Fat Albert, but I knew Kenan Thompson Fat Albert, you know? Like, that's the Bill Cosby that I know, bro. Up until literally 5-6 years ago when this shit came out.
Was it 5 years ago?
2014 was when the first, like,
first off,
case.
Remember when Hannibal Buress is the one that low-key outed him?
They talk about that, bro. I don't even remember that.
I remember that
shit.
Nigga was on stage, said it live. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
And then he went on the Breakfast Club like a few weeks later. Yo, son.
Hannibal Buress almost got canceled because, like, early on, like before even 2014 when the first allegations were coming out, Hannibal Buress was like, somebody even just brought up his name or some shit like that in an interview. He's like, nah, fuck that nigga, bro. That nigga's a fucking creep.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what? That's Bill Cosby you're talking about. He's like, nah, the shit that he be doing. I know all y'all Hollywood niggas know what the fuck is going on. This nigga's a creep.
Yeah. He even said,
and then they were about to cancel his ass, and then a couple years later, drops.
Facts. Just facts came out after that. Because after he put that out, one of the girls who's in the doc, she's just like, yeah, I was so happy to see a man, let alone a black man, putting a light on this situation. She's like, fuck it. I was like, I felt like it was time to come clean about my sword.
Man, shit.
Yeah, because after Hannibal was literally the first domino. Well, for the revival of this, because it was been going on. This was going on even in the 90s, bro. There were settlements. Like the deposition that got withdrawn. Yeah, that initially got him guilty. 90s. That was from a 90s case that was settled in like 05, 06. But they did a deposition to settle, and they said, we're going to seal the documents, even in the future. New DA came in. I remember you talked about this on other podcasts, and they changed it. So that's why they let him out.
So
I'm like,
sick.
Yo, there's a lot of shit we don't know about Bill Cosby just for the simple fact that we were born after the fact.
Yeah.
You know? So I just urge everybody who thinks they have an opinion on Bill Cosby's innocence to watch this doc.
Felicia Rashad almost got canceled because she was like,
that really bothered me too. Yeah,
and that was like a couple months ago.
She defended him heavy.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
People almost canceled that shit.
I don't know, man. It was eye opening for me.
I find it hard to believe that she probably didn't know anything either.
That's what they say. Like, it was so obvious, and like, there's no way there wasn't at least a group or a team of people that were helping him or that knowingly just ignored the situation because they were just like, that's Bill.
You know, whenever they have
what I'm gonna do.
Whenever they have like, usually I see it on like 30 for 30 with the athletes and shit. Well, they'll be talking about like the heyday back in like, you know, 90s, 80s, early 2000s, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we had like, I'm ashamed to say it, but we had somebody that would, you know, get us the drugs, someone that would get the girls, all this shit. So it's not that hard to believe that they had somebody that was covering this shit up.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, it should be expected, to be honest. Like, you gotta know this nigga not working alone.
Bro, they were talking
about... It's too big of an operation.
Yeah, like... Remember fuck, I forget who it was. He was just on Flagrant 2.
Alex Jones?
No, the NFL player. Why am I forgetting who it was?
NFL player. Anyways,
he was talking about back in the day when he was on the Cowboys, they had a house and they just called it the White House. That's where they did all the cocaine, had all the white
Michael
girls.
Irvin. Fucking hell, yeah.
He's like, they called it the White House because that's where they had all the drugs. That's where they pulled up with all the girls, niggas that had like
all the parties.
All the parties was there. So they'd be like, "Yo, you coming to the White House? Yeah. I'll be there after this shit or whatever."
Coaches knew about it and everything.
Coaches knew. Everybody knew. Everybody knew that's where all the debauchery would happen, right there.
Straight debauchery, fam. Like
they would have the party.
Hooligan shit.
Whenever there was parties, they would have because it was in a suburb. It was like you can't just have all these cars down here. Everyone's gonna be wondering why the fuck all these 30 Lambos outside. Right, so they had to park down the street or whatever, walk down, and go do their thing in there.
At the White House.
Yo, he was even talking about a story where he said there was one of the rookies. It was T.O.
Oh,
they said when T.O.
Oh, yeah.
They were talking about when T.O. was like a
That's
rookie.
not what you think.
T.O. was a rookie and Mike Tyson was there. Mike Tyson was there too.
Bro.
They're getting in.
The Cowboys were popping in the 90s.
So they went into this room. They're doing all their thing. There's mad girls or whatever. T.O.'s on the corner. He's like, oh, shit. And then Mike Tyson look at Michael Irvin. He's like, yo, look at the young boy. He's scared. Hey, he's a rookie at this point. Of course, you don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, come on, son.
And then Mike Irvin made this dude. He's like, yo, driver, take T.O. and Mike Tyson back to the spot, back to their hotels. So he took T.O. to the spot first, and then Mike Tyson had him running around all over. Driver comes back early morning, driving around all night. And they're like, yo, fuck, where were you, bro? He's like, man, Mike had me running around everywhere, bro. Everywhere we stopped. We did everything. And they're like, why you didn't tell him you gotta go?
Yeah.
Tell Mike Tyson what?
Exactly.
Especially at that time, too.
I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. I ain't saying nothing.
He's killing niggas in the ring. What I'm gonna say?
His hands are gifted. You play football.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's a driver. We're talking about the driver.
Oh, the driver finally said, "Oh, I finally got the."
Yeah. So he told Mike Tyson, and you ain't telling them Mike Tyson shit.
Yeah, no.
That just goes to say, like, yeah, there's people that will be for everything. If you rich like that, nigga, there's
facts.
You're gonna find ways around this. You're gonna have all these ex girls or whatever, drugs and shit at a different house instead of bringing it to yours. Nigga, if you want to hide some shit, they will hide some shit for you.
Yo, if your money's right, anything is going your way.
Doesn't the NFL even say, like, if you have a problem outside in life, bring it to us first before you bring it to the media and some shit so that they can handle it?
I've heard rumors that is what they say.
Probably.
But, like, yeah.
Come on.
Because look at how many, like, domestic violence abusers on tape are still Ray Rice is the only one that got the work. Because his was He knocked her out.
Bad.
Yeah, he knocked her out.
And then dragged her out the fucking elevator. No, that one was bad.
That was the worst one, yeah.
But those are just the ones that we see. There's probably mad other shit that's going on.
Kareem Hunt, niggas seen that one. He's still in the league. He just got injured. That's why he's not playing
NFL is definitely the worst organization, or the worst sports organization, I guess.
So like Bill, he's like 86, right? He got out because of this shit.
What
do you think is a justifiable punishment?
Or because of his age?
No, because of that shit where they unsealed the documents.
Justifiable punishment? You got to be in prison until the day you die, which is probably not going to be long.
Yeah. I think that too.
That's the only thing I could think of.
I feel like some people be like, I don't want, that doesn't make me happy seeing like an old man live out the rest of his days. And
I don't give a fuck.
Like they said it's too mean?
No, they just said it's not going to fix anything. Because it's like, they were talking about how there was a stat that shows sex offenders going to prison and then coming out, they don't usually change. Like there's no
keep them in there.
There's no rehab for sex offenders.
Keep them in there then.
Like there is for drugs.
Keep them in there.
Yeah, that's
true. Well, that's what I'm saying. So what is that going to do though? Like,
it's going to keep them off the streets.
Delete people from society?
Yeah, it's going to keep them off the streets.
I get that.
They are not good people.
But are we talking about people that are in his position or him himself?
Other people in his position.
Okay. Sex offenders?
Sex offenders in general?
Not even just sex offenders. I think sex offenders, like repeat sex offenders, it's like there's nothing I can say to
keep them off the
You're
streets.
A fucking sicko. Even the first time.
Yeah.
But I would just mean like, say, because the whole point of prison, rehabilitation.
Yeah. Fair.
That's what it was.
Fair.
Allegedly,
fair,
though, you know?
Fair.
So if you're trying to rehab these people and then reintroduce them into society as upstanding citizens, because he's a sex offender, shouldn't you have some sort of rehabilitation for that?
How would you rehab that?
That's the real question. I have no fucking idea, but it doesn't even seem like it's being asked.
Because that's literally like a preference of yours that you either one like to like assault kids or like underage people,
So you think it's like it's not something you change? You think it's like being gay? You can't change it?
I don't think there is. I don't think there's. I can't see a way where it would be like, we have to stop making you feel attracted to kids.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Because I'll say it for Bill's example, not the kids, because I can't. It's hard for me to justify anything.
Okay,
with kids.
But
like I don't think I can.
How do we stop you from like wanting to rape women?
Right, because he
how
said,
do you possibly
in the doc,
change someone's mind about that?
in the deposition, he said he's like, one of the reasons why I like doing this is like I'm in the middle of consciousness and like consent or something like that, or yes, or it was between yes and unsure. He's like, I'm in the gray area of that, and I just like that shit.
And then that's crazy.
Basically,
that's crazy to even fucking say.
Paraphrase, like that's literally what he said. He's like, I'm in between these 2 points of like consent and I'm not sure, and he's like, and I like it.
And then he liked to use the drugs to like push it over the edge.
He liked to use the drugs to get them to that point, so that it's like,
and
that was what he got.
And then
off
that's
on.
when he tried to like work his game.
Yo, the more
you believe in yourself, man,
because he made it sound like it was a fetish, like it was a fetish of his.
The more you tell me about this, the more my mind just keeps. I can't.
This is Bill Cosby.
I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. Because we can't see it. We know him as like they kept referring to it. He was America's dad at one point.
For the longest
black,
time.
white, Spanish, everybody.
For decades.
He was America's dad. So it's like we look at him as America's grandfather, and it's just crazy to believe like, yo, this nigga's a sicko. And he had a team
big time
helping him, and he's free right now. And I know like the rehab is like the moralistic way. That's the only reason why I brought it up, because it's like there can be a flip side. But for me personally, hard for me to even want to put him into rehab. I want him to go to prison. Yeah. I want him to die in jail.
I mean, yeah.
I ain't perfect though, so that's why I'm saying
it's either like you die in jail or you like get put to the death penalty.
Because I just don't know what else you could do to correct a mistake.
Yeah,
like
how do you fix that? I couldn't even begin to fathom how you fix somebody's like mindset on that, on trying to like, yo, you don't have to use the drugs to get them to this level. You know that, right? Like, like you can spit game like everybody else.
But I legitimately do feel like that's something that they try to look into, like some sort of therapy or rehab for that, like sexual assault.
Can you rehab that though? Like you said, like
That's up to the sociologist.
It's really unfathomable right now to even think of.
Like, psychiatrists, like, you can always, I don't know, like killers.
Once you,
but that is always killers.
And that is something that like psychiatrists love to think about, to try to like I don't think psychiatrists would love to send people to jail. They want to try to fix people. That's why what I'm saying. Psychiatrists.
They don't want to send people to jail. Like it's supposed to be a last resort. It's like, yo, you fucked up, and this is your consequence.
I mean, who's to know that they like some psychiatrists out there doesn't have a way where they're trying to rehab these people.
Fair enough. And once you like flipped it and said like jail is for rehabilitation, because like in my head, like that's not what it's for.
Yeah, because that's how they. You know that's the guise like, of jail. That's the guise of it.
Yeah.
But it's not that. It's just a place for people to go die.
That's just how
we all know that.
That's just what they tell the press or tell people.
Because if they really did treat it like just a
rehabilitation,
a maximum security rehabilitation center,
there would be programs in there that would help people to stop whatever the fuck it is they're doing.
And when you got out, it would be easier to get a job. You would be limited to be like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Boom.
They would try to make you an acceptable citizen, fam. That's for sure. Because it's like it's just there's just so many ways you could go about it. Even with the fact and the knowledge, knowing that he's just a piece of shit.
Yeah, like, no, he is, and you can't change that, and that's just.
But I also do think like, I don't want to. It's hard for me to empathize, but I can only hope that instead of just throwing niggas into the jails and just forgetting about them, they're at least trying to change, like rehabilitate these people. Because it's the same thing with drugs, the same thing with criminals. You want to try and make them better people.
No, but the thing is, like drugs, it's easier. Get them off drugs, get them clean, whatever. How do you do that with someone who's...
That's what I'm saying.
So even if there was a way to do that, like even if there was a way to rehab these people, I would think if they found a way and that's what they would start doing, like starting tomorrow, let's say, I would say if it's a violent offense, then you can't have been doing it for 30 years and still expect to get that kind of lenience. Like if you've been doing it for 30 years,
yeah, like you've been killing people for 30 years, you know that you're doing wrong.
Yeah, even if there was a way, it's like, bro, sorry, you've passed that. You're going to jail forever. But if it's something like you're a drug dealer, and you've been doing it for 30 years, that's a nonviolent offense. But if they caught you and they found out like, yo, we're gonna put you in this program where you get out, get your life back, whatever. Okay, I'm cool with that because you're not really hurting people.
I'm with you.
You're not really hurting people, you know.
I'm here for you.
But if you've been out here roofing niggas for 30 years, like fam, you're past the point, nigga. I'm sorry. You're going for good.
No, I think you literally just said everything I need to hear. That nigga should die in jail.
You gotta die in jail, bro.
Yeah. You gotta die for first offenders.
And like even like after you die, like if you die and come back on some like, oh, my heart stopped, it counts as me dying.
You're coming back like a rat for
like,
sure.
You just stay in jail.
Maybe a horsefly.
Like, you know what I mean?
Last few weeks.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, if you've been doing if you were a first offense, then I guess you could go into the program where it's like, yo, you don't have too many chances.
Yeah, you come out, like if you get caught again, though, you're in jail for life.
Come out, and then if you're good, you're good. You do your thing.
I do feel like it's something that can be dealt with in a way that it just doesn't have to keep happening.
Not him though.
I just can't fathom.
Oh no, not him though. Not him. I just for the future. Not him though.
Yeah, if somebody, hey man, if
he ain't
somebody
getting no
cracks the
sympathy
code,
from me. Fuck that
somebody
nigga.
cracks the code. Shit.
Yeah, but
I'd be interested in hearing what it is.
It's fuck Bill Cosby though, like for life.
I feel like once Elon Musk gets those like brain chips going and shit like that,
the Neuralink,
yeah, they're gonna get it in enough people where they're gonna be like, oh, we understand why people get stimulated when they see this or when this happens. Like, you know what I mean? And then they'll probably be able to like
better
block those so it doesn't happen. So then
try and save society. So you're literally, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You're sounding like the nigga from Avengers. You know, not Ultron.
Tony, when he was trying to build Ultron?
No, not Ultron though. The security, the Secretary of S.H.I.E.L.D. The one who's friends with Nick Fury. It was just like how they were building that robot. Like, we can find out from artificial intelligence
who is going to be
who could possibly become terrorists.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna kill them.
Yeah, no, I don't sound like that.
You do sound like that. You sound like that, bro.
Yo.
Because it's like that's where it starts. You know, that's just where it starts.
What do you mean?
I think it's a good. Because you're coming from a good place in your heart.
You're coming from a good place, and I appreciate it.
But we're thinking in terms of we don't trust the people that are going to be in control of that shit.
There you go.
That's fair too.
So it's like only the beginning.
It's like if they were to keep it at that, cool.
Because then they could just be like, okay, we can turn off, we can turn everything off except rage.
Exactly.
And then you just,
you know they're not, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that shit.
But I like where your head's at, kind of. You know,
I can't trust the people. That's why, depending on what that fucking chip can do, I don't know if I can't trust the people behind that power.
See,
that's why I can't get with it.
Low key, I was like, yo, Elon Musk, sign me up. Let me get the prototype.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded real good.
I was with it.
Then you thought about it.
Still damn.
I just saw an article yesterday where they were saying like,
oh shit,
that's nuts.
My bad.
I just saw an article yesterday where they were saying, the Neuralink, like the whole entire Neuralink program, it literally said in quotation marks, it's a shit show.
Oh.
So I don't know if we're gonna be getting
what that mean.
Exactly. What that mean?
They still working out some bugs.
They still working out some kinks. You know,
they're not on human trials.
They ain't
yet.
ready. They're not ready for human trials.
We got some monkeys going wild down here. I don't know if we're ready yet.
They didn't respond like we wanted them to.
Cause like to be honest, like I don't know, like the Neuralink, yeah, that's cool, whatever. Bro, just give me the glasses that Tony Stark gave to my boy.
I'm ready with that.
You know what I mean? Give me the glasses.
Even if they turn it into contacts, I'll get that shit still. Because I can take that.
You give me contact lenses that I can look at.
Yeah,
I think that's
Google shit.
That's what they should be looking at.
Or if someone's talking to me, it can pop up subtitles if they're talking in whatever.
That would be the dopest part too.
Translating with other people.
Yeah.
And then you see subtitles real time of what this nigga's saying.
Literally. Come on, man.
I need that.
Like, it would be lit. It's just, the
they're
niggas
not
are
there
never.
yet.
It's just
they obviously not there yet.
And it's never what we want it to be.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
No, it's not. I don't know what that is.
Well, we also being Titin Day watched the Janet Jackson documentary like last week.
How was that?
Earlier this week. I didn't even know it was coming out, first of all.
That shit was great.
It was fantastic.
That shit was
because first of all, she's still so fine, bro.
Not a wrinkle in sight.
Oh my god.
Even there's mad scenes in there where she ain't wearing no makeup. No. Not a wrinkle in sight still.
For real. She's like 55 years old, bro. 54 years old.
Go ahead, Janet.
She's got a 5-year-old kid at 55. Like, that's nuts. How you do that? Money is really crazy.
Money's crazy.
Money is really
man.
crazy. What
These niggas
that
don't
shit can do.
age.
The shit
What
you
that shit can
unlock,
do?
man. Like,
Holy, you unlock it all. It's really like life is really a game when you have money. It's like, how much to unlock that shit?
That's when you
today, you know,
when you get that rich nigga subscriptions, you can.
Yeah.
Life gets
life is different.
Trust me.
Sorry.
Skin is clear always.
You're not on level 10 million.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you get 20 mil, the beard comes in thick. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. It's not patchy.
Would you get a beard transplant?
No.
No?
I would no. I don't need a transplant. I just need them to like massage my face or something and get the follicles
Get some follicle
going.
stimulation.
You can't do that now?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I could, but like it costs money.
To massage
you seen the
people's
roller
face?
things?
I've seen the roller things too.
I don't feel like
bro.
them really work.
Fam,
Like,
listen,
you know what I mean?
I don't know anything about facial hair.
If I went and like paid like $10K to get like some follicle treatment and them niggas pulled those some Amazon brush, I'd be
so you might
furious.
You might as well try it yourself first. $20 for a little Amazon brush.
Oh my god!
And then see, okay, this ain't it. I guess I gotta go get the real transplant. I wouldn't get the beard transplant either.
No,
I'm gonna get some fillers though.
I wouldn't do it.
Bad.
But no, the documentary was it was very because I didn't realize that I didn't know like a lot of shit about Janet.
Same.
I didn't know too much about her until
I still don't. I didn't see it
until watching this shit. But
is it on Netflix?
No, we had to watch it online somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know what it was on Lifetime. So
yeah,
like,
so I guess it was on
channel.
TV.
TV doc. Yeah, it was
that shit was dope.
She was talking about like when she was a kid, Mike used to call her a pig and shit. She was a little overweight.
Which she wasn't. She
was just a kid.
Yeah.
Like
when I see these, called her a horse, like just farm animal names.
Yo, no, but if you think about it though, like
that's little kid shit.
Yeah, like siblings are rude as fuck to each other sometimes. Like you know what I mean? Like you make fun of your siblings. Yo, you're oink oink.
Fucking cow.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Shit like that.
That's why, if you're only child, you probably don't have as thick skin as
you don't have that back and forth kind of banter.
Yeah, like siblings. She's used to getting roasted. She can handle it.
Yeah, you can't.
She didn't seem like mad about anything. Even like her dad. Niggas know her dad is like a known kind of psycho. Abuser.
I don't want to. I mean, yeah.
He is an abuser. No, it's known.
Abuser.
He was an abuser. And she literally was just like, no, I understand it was tough, but everything he did was to get us to where we are right now. And it's 100% true. And I think she's probably already dealt with like the trauma of it all.
Yeah, 100%.
This just happened so long ago and they're so beyond it. And there's just other things that are happening. Honestly, I don't think it's something that she's harboring.
Also, if I get that famous or not, maybe not famous. I don't really care about the fame, but if I get that successful,
yeah.
I'm not thinking twice about when you beat my ass because I forgot to take the chicken out the freezer.
Yeah, you was wilding for sure, but like
that was crazy.
You know
but
what
whatever,
I mean?
Whatever.
And I can go pay my little bit of change, get my therapy sessions.
Yeah, I kiki about it with my therapist.
But I don't hate you.
Yeah, I don't hate you no more. Like shit. At the end of the day, it's like you did get me to be this rich.
You got me a little fucked up. I think it was probably like that showed in like the relationships that she had. All of her niggas she said either did drugs or they were just busy with other things, not having enough time for her.
Jermaine Dupri cheated on her. That's why they stopped being together. He cheated on Janet Jackson. Yeah, you heard that right. This nigga's crazy.
She was waiting for a ring. And
9 years, bro? After 9 years.
She waiting for a ring and a baby, fam.
First of all, after 9 years, you're not proposing after 9 years to Janet Jackson?
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. And like during the Super Bowl shit, they were together. He was backstage. Well, he was in the audience. He was backstage at first, and then he comes to the audience.
So he said he missed that whole part because he saw that the shit was about to be finished. He's like, okay, let me beat the rush and get back to the backstage so I can see her as soon as she comes off. And then she out here crying. He's like, him.
He missed a titty.
Nigga said what?
And then even when you watch it,
you can't tell me if I'm not Jermaine Dupri at that time, I'm not beating that white boy's ass.
Bro, I was just thinking, to this day, what was he thinking?
What the fuck was he thinking?
Let me just pull off her titties.
I remember.
See what happens.
I remember him saying, or like
they rehearsed it,
saying that.
Yeah,
I remember hearing that.
I remember him saying that he thought there was a bra underneath. But even then, it's like, still, what the fuck you doing?
Regardless, yeah.
I'm not out here lifting up girls' shirt because I know there's bras under there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's nuts.
That's fucked
That's nuts.
Ain't no way around that shit, bro.
No, ain't nothing you can do.
Because like when I heard the rehearsal shit and then I hear that's a lie, I'm like, okay, it's fucked up. The bra thing, I'm like, that's 10 times worse.
Yeah, man.
You can't even defend that.
Like, you thought that was an excuse? You
thought that was okay?
You thought he was gonna be like, oh, he thought there was a bra in there.
Guys, he thought it was a bra. He thought there was a bra.
Yo, the audacity of some of this shit.
The audacity to say some shit like that. Jermaine, yo, if I'm Jermaine Dupri, I'm pulling up here. I was like, hey, JT, come out here.
Yeah, bro. I had to spin the block multiple times. Like, you
hey,
can't
yo, Pierre, come outside.
Bro, and then the aftermath of that shit, so CBS, like, they basically banned her from her or whatever music from ever being on the channel again.
Do you know how wild it is that they banned her and not...
They told her that year, don't pull up to the Grammys. And then they showed the seating. It was supposed to be Jermaine, her, somebody in the middle, and then JT. They told her not to pull up. Of course he was there. Same year. Actually, I'm pretty sure...
Nominated for 5 Grammys, actually.
I'm pretty sure the Grammys is like literally a month after the Super Bowl.
Bro, do you know how wild it is that like he pulled her titty out, but she got banned?
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
And then while this doc was airing, because it happened on Friday, I think it was like live, so niggas were live tweeting it. Apparently niggas were coming at Justin again, bro. They was coming for him. Because I'm just like, he got away. He got away with it. Because then think the same thing with Britney Spears. He lied about cheating with her, made a whole song about it.
And if you saw like some of the interviews before, he was like low key like poking fun at it.
He was poking at it, yeah.
On like radio shows and shit. He's like, y'all know, I don't kiss and tell type shit. It's like, nigga, you know what happened.
Yeah.
Shut up.
She didn't cheat on him, but whatever.
That just made me think he's just a typical white boy, man.
And they just let him slide. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, the world really let him slide.
Kind of like, I don't know, like, I'm assuming he's a reformed man now, obviously. But yeah, he definitely benefited a lot from just like,
of course,
being a man, one, and then being a white man.
Being Caucasian, yes.
But being a man, definitely.
After everyone was going crazy on Twitter saying, yo, you gotta cancel this nigga and everything. She had to, she went on her like live, and she went on her
like,
live on IG. Was like, yo, guys,
breathe, just breathe.
Like, it happened like 20 years ago. Like, yo, I'm not.
Yeah,
yo,
guys, breathe.
A long time ago, he's still a good friend. Niggas in the comments, no,
fuck that.
No, we're still good friends. No, you're not. No,
we don't care.
When? No, when did we ask? We do not care.
Gotta respect the Janet fans, bro. They're loyal to the soil.
JT been going through a few scandals, past couple years.
But he's fucking fine.
He's fine because he's a white man.
I think he had to do like one apology after that Britney shit.
The Britney shit, yeah.
Because it was just like, that was when everybody really found out. So it was like, there's nothing you could do now.
I'm pretty sure he apologized about the
Janet shit?
Super Bowl shit a while ago.
Yeah.
Even then, it was like years after it happened. So, but she did say in the documentary, like, she told him, don't say shit because it'll make it seem worse for you.
No, she said they're gonna put all the attention on me.
Yeah, so don't say nothing.
Put all the blame
I can take that shit, you little pussy.
Yo, I got this, pussy, fucking pussy.
You can't even handle that shit, nigga.
You don't know who I am, Janet Jackson. You can't handle a last name like this, nigga. She lost a Coca-Cola deal out of that shit.
Yeah.
That's so crazy that she lost all this shit because of something he did to her.
Oh, no, it was the Pepsi, because Pepsi was working with Mike already, so they wanted her to be next. Like, yo, we already got your brother. We gonna get you next. And then that shit happened, like, yo, psych.
We don't want that.
Yo, it's nuts.
We don't want that.
It's fucking nuts.
She lived a life, man.
She done. Yeah, she done.
She's lived a life.
But she really is like, she's one of those girls that's like, or not even girls, one of those people that's just like in love with love. You know one of them?
Yeah.
She's been married like 4 times, 5 times. First one at like what, 17? 18?
She's gonna die trying. I respect it.
Oh no, she's going down swinging for sure.
Yeah, I love it. I love it for her. I love her. Hopefully something sticks, bro.
She's going down swinging for sure, man.
Because the way at this rate, like she's gonna, like, you think she's gonna date a younger guy again, or she gonna
younger guy?
100%.
Who was her last younger guy?
Jermaine's younger than her.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. The billionaire dude was,
I think, also younger than her, like a lot younger than her.
Really?
Like I think he was in his 30s.
Say word. Actually, when I check, yeah, he might be in his like 40s, but he's a billionaire, so like, money ain't shit.
Yeah, you age a little when you come. You age a little.
If they say buh,
yeah, bro, I don't care how old you are.
Him and all his 3 brothers, billionaires.
Family business,
Family biz.
Crazy. I'm sure everybody else has also seen the trucker protests that are going on across the nation.
Yeah.
You believe these numbers that they're spewing out? They said that there's 500,000 people down there. Ain't no way.
I thought they were saying 500 across the country.
Is that what it was?
That would make a lot more sense.
That would make way more sense. That would make way more sense. That's what I was saying. I was like, that's like half the population, a little bit less than half the population of Calgary. There.
Yeah, fuck that. No, there's no way.
Ain't no way.
I can
around the country,
yeah,
makes sense. Makes way more sense. Because I did see there's one over here, like with the truckers crossing or blocking the border. That's right.
Montana
and Alberta. They're like blocking the border there with their semi trucks. Ain't no way to go around them bitches.
I didn't know it was that deep either.
Locking it up.
No, I didn't know it was.
So the reason for the protest is because the truckers, they were told you have to get fully vaxxed or you can't go back and forth between states and Canada. And apparently,
which is their job. It's like, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah, and apparently that's Canada's mandate, not America's. Like I don't know if that's the thing.
No, America allows
truckers.
people in.
Yeah, right. So they were saying that's what they're protesting about, and I was like, okay, another anti-vax protest, whatever. I personally don't care about them anymore. But the real problem is just like when you see all the people that were literally using this as an excuse to just spew more hatred, like you seen the Confederate flags, you see people, you see the Nazi flag.
They vandalized Terry Fox.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, what is the point? Like, well, because I was like, the reason why I wasn't fucking with the protests was literally because I don't know why. Maybe other people could see this too. It didn't look like those people were protesting for something meaningful. There was probably the people who were actually mad about the mandates because, that's their jobs, their livelihoods and shit. I respect it. Do what you got to do. But to the people that came and what it seems like just to cause an issue.
And then they fucking up what everyone else is doing.
Fuck up what everybody else is doing
nigga,
for
we
one.
talking about some real shit here. Get that flag
stop
out
fucking
of here.
it up, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just looked at it as an excuse for these people to fucking show, we stand with the protesters. Fuck you, niggers. Shit like that,
Nazi gang. Yeah. It's like, nigga, that's not what we're here for.
That is not what this is about.
Say, hey, wrong day, buddy.
Ooh, not today. That's tomorrow.
That's Tuesday. Yo, sorry, bro. Come back later.
I'm just like, it just seems it's fucked up, bro.
I kind of don't. I'm not gonna say that I'm on like the trucker side or anything. I kind of get what they're saying when they're. I'm not gonna go all the way and go protest with them and shit. I do understand why they're cheese because it's like, bro, they told people to get vaccinated, and we're at like 90% vaccinated in Canada. Is it 80 or 90% vaccinated in Canada?
80 or 90.
80%?
Yeah,
we're at 80% vaccinated in Canada. Why is there still lockdowns? That's what I'm thinking. If that's what they're thinking, that's what's making them mad. I get it, but it's like, bro. We're at 80%. What are you trying to get? What number are we trying to hit? We've already talked about this on here. What number are we trying to hit?
They're like, yo, like your target was 80. Why do you still need?
Why are we still locking shit down?
Why do I need to get 70. Vaccinated? Target was 70?
Target was 70.
Target was 70. We hit 80. Why do I need to get vaccinated to keep doing what I'm doing right now?
And then you're still locking down.
What changes?
We're in lockdown right now, a little bit.
Kind of.
Are we?
Heard they're going to lift it.
Quebec is in
everything like closes 12:30.
Quebec is in it even worse.
I'm not a host.
Not lockdown. Let's say restrictions. Not lockdown. Restrictions. We're under restrictions. Quebec is under lockdown. Complete lockdown. They have curfew at 10 and everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think Ontario still is.
Ontario is still going.
Like their gyms are closed.
So it's like, yo, if they're
get back into reality. What's going on?
So it's like, yo, if they're telling niggas, yo, go get vaccinated. 80% of niggas got vaccinated. And they're like, oh, sorry, that wasn't enough. Lock that shit down. It's like, hey, what?
What you want us to do, man?
What you want me to do, man?
I don't know what else to do. Because, I don't even, like, involve myself into that shit anymore. Because I'm just like, there's no point in feeling any type of way. Because they still don't know.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. The same way we don't know what we're doing.
So until they can admit that they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Of course they'll never do that.
I'm not gonna listen anymore. Just gonna wear my mask, go out my day.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear my mask and mind my business.
Yeah, they will never admit to anything.
I like wearing my mask.
I ain't gonna tell nobody to do nothing.
I ain't gonna tell shit.
Cause like
I like wearing my mask.
I can't tell you what you're feeling is wrong anymore. Before I would have been put your fucking mask on, you nasty ass motherfucker. Stop touching niggas with your hands.
Stop touching niggas with your hands.
That was me 100% the first year, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The first 3 months, I was wearing gloves to the grocery store, fam. Like I was him.
Remember niggas was washing their bags of chips and shit?
No, 100%. Niggas was washing everything they bought.
I was scared 100%, but now
I live life.
I don't want to be that guy, but what pandemic, bro?
I live life to the fullest.
I was on the bus the other day. I'm on all the way in the back. And there's these two guys. They come in at the next stop. They're sitting like right above me or like right in front of me and like right beside me, kind of still above.
In the UK.
Still in front. And I like coughed a little bit. As soon as I coughed, both these niggas said, for a split second, to turn back, I'm like,
yeah?
We still there?
No, I'm not going to lie, though.
I'm not going to lie.
Still there, we still here?
No, we're still
Every time someone coughs, oh, you got COVID? That's what I say.
I'll say it as a joke to my niggas.
I say it as a joke purposely all the time. I say it all the time.
Like sometimes, if somebody sneezes like 3 times in a row, I'm like, hey man. But that's a little joke.
I do that all the time.
So what you sneezing for?
Yeah, man. Hey, Mike, I get
COVID
that
symptom.
No,
but I'm a yo, public transit. These niggas say, yo, fully. This dude was literally, I was right behind him. He said, yeah. Nigga look right at me. I'm like, yo. Chill.
That's fucking crazy.
It's so crazy too.
I'm like, bro, it's minus 30 outside. It's cold.
I be having music here, right? So like, I can't hear when like I cough or sneeze. So like, I know when it happens, obviously.
But you don't know how loud it is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I think I'm doing like little like.
You think he's like,
yeah,
on the outside is
exactly right.
Yo, you see everyone's reactions like, oh shit, that was loud.
It's like, oh,
you pause it for a sec just to see.
Have you seen anybody do this one?
Yeah, man.
It's not
or they don't even look. They just move.
That.
They don't even look because they don't even look because sometimes they're just like too ashamed to look and they just move. I'm like, yo, come on, dog.
No, I'm not gonna lie. The way I took that when I was at Shoppers one time waiting in line to get a package. This nigga in front of me had his mask around his chin. I was kind of like, I didn't care at this time, but he kept coughing.
Oh,
and it was
persistent.
Like,
that's different,
bro. It sounded like a smoker's cough, but I was just like, yo, I don't like this shit, bro. I put my mask on like tighter. I backed up, bro. I was like, nah, not me. But now I'm like to the point where when I sneeze, I go, COVID, excuse me.
He said COVID, excuse me.
Yeah. Excuse me. When I sneeze, I say COVID and just see what people say. People don't care anymore. Yeah, COVID.
Yeah, I got to tell people, yo, I'm coughing because of the weed. Like, I'm not, this ain't the COVID cough.
Yo, hearing people try to like justify their coughs now and sneezes is so hilarious too.
Yeah, oh no, I got a dry throat.
Yeah, I just need some water. When we're at work, they'll be sneezing in the store and they'll be like, "Yo, I swear it's not COVID. I swear it's not COVID." I'm like, "Yo, you don't have to tell me."
This is allergies, bro. It's allergies. It's allergies. It's allergies.
It's cold outside.
I'll be like, "Nigga, I know, I'm good." Like, I swear, I don't believe that you have the shit.
You know, it's cold outside. I got a runny nose.
Sad, man.
Yo, mad people had that shit at work. Niggas got
COVID.
Nigga, we had 40 people call in had COVID.
Damn.
So everyone was getting mad hours that was still there. Hefty check.
Yeah.
Hefty check.
You gotta love it.
Yo, my check this week both would be hefty.
Yeah,
I should be getting it in. It should have came in yesterday, but like sometime this week should come in.
Yo, I heard y'all niggas got robbed. Was you there?
He was the only one there.
You was there.
I was
you pulled up with a gun or a knife or what?
One there.
Do you want to tell the stories that too traumatized?
Yeah, tell the story.
If you're ready, we're ready to listen.
Break it down.
So I'm chilling. Literally, I'm sitting like this. I got bets on. Okay, It was a good day for me that day, bet wise. Everything was hitting. I was watching the last game. It was a Milwaukee. I forget who they were playing.
For anybody that doesn't know, he works at a dispensary. So
yeah,
just to set the tone.
So I'm watching the cameras. I'm watching the game. Right. Around 8:30ish, right? I see car kind of like think about pulling into like our little parking lot. You know what I mean? But then they say nah. So I'm thinking they just drove away.
Nah, it was reconnaissance.
They were, yeah, you know what I mean? They were just like, I'm gonna sit right here. You niggas go in,
get away.
Then we
peel
run
off.
Yeah.
So how damn bad you gotta be to steal that much like weed?
Bro, I'm even just thinking, I don't think they could have taken much weed. Everything behind the counter.
That's true.
And it's so crazy. I look at it. They hit that corner so quick and got in so fast. Like these niggas practiced it. Like
this is what they do.
You know what I mean?
Licks, bro.
Yeah, they
so like before I could even like stand up and like start going to the front, I seen them niggas run in. I was like, my laptop ain't getting stolen today. Close my laptop, put that in a box.
So you knew it was coming.
Yeah, I already knew what was going on as soon as these niggas wasn't in the front waiting for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Threw my shit. Completely forgot about the game at this point.
I would imagine.
I meet them like around the corner. I'm just looking at all three of these niggas in the eye. They're looking at me. One of them bolted for the door.
How you gonna fold that easy? You fucking.
You know what I mean?
Yo, you're out the crew.
Or he knew you, and he's like, I can't rob this nigga.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh shit.
And then
that'd be crazy.
And then they were like, no, there's only one. There's only one. He came back. You know what I mean?
He came back.
So he folded.
Yeah.
He just folded immediately.
Yeah, he was pussy.
So like,
you're out the crew. You're out the crew. You're not hitting licks. You're not hitting licks with us no more.
You're not big enough.
Nah, bro.
But like, yeah. So then they were like, yo, blah blah blah. I was like, and honestly, I just worked like multiple 12-hour shifts before this. I didn't have a day off in a while, so like, I was tired. I didn't feel like trying to fight these niggas.
And there's 3 of them.
Yeah, as soon as I seen the 3,
they had weapons.
One of them was like this the whole time.
Had his hand
could
in his
have been
pocket.
nothing.
So like, right? Could have been nothing. Could have been something.
Is that a risk you were willing to take?
No,
You know what I
not
mean?
at all.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as none of my shit is touched, I don't have to box you.
Because that's what insurance is for.
Exactly.
You know,
That's what insurance is for.
you know what I mean? So they whoop whop wham. They're like, "Where's the weed?" I was like, "Right here." Like, you know what I mean? In the shelves. He goes, "Oh, you a cool ass nigga."
That's crazy.
You tried to dap this man.
That's crazy.
You tried to dap this man.
Like, nigga.
Did you dap him?
So yo, if you don't get that crusty ass hand
Yeah,
out my
bro.
fucking
If
face,
you
nigga,
don't get the fuck out of here, you're bro. I have an hour and a half left in my shift. You're coming to rob me? Talking about I'm a cool ass nigga.
So did you call the police? Or is there like an alarm? You got
No,
a button?
there's a little button. I pressed the button. I called
the owner.
the owner, and then he was like, "I call them boys." And I was like, "Oh damn! Like I'm not doing that on my phone." So
That's what I was about to say. I was like, yo, is this the first time you were
So
about to call the police?
I grabbed.
Why?
This is weird. I don't know. Have you ever dialed 911 before?
By accident.
But that's
Hold
different.
on.
Everybody's done it by accident, like pocket dial or whatever. You know when you hold a button?
Oh, when you hold it,
When you hit that shit a few times, yeah.
Then they call you
But that's
back.
it. I've never actually hit 911.
Yeah,
but
no,
what's,
no,
what what's the reason you don't want the cops to have your number?
They have your number.
They can
They
find
have
your
my number now.
So what were
They
you
have
saying?
my number now.
No, they already did.
So what did you not want?
If
But
they
like,
wanted it, they
no,
already
I don't.
Bro, you know what? I think it's just
The police
weird.
don't make me safe, so like I don't want to have to call them in a situation.
It's just weird. Like, have
You
you
know what
ever
I mean?
like thought to call the police?
I've never been in a situation where I had to call the police. No.
And then since I called off like the company phone, I was just like, yo, they're gonna call them for the company. Like they're not gonna think like,
Oh, we need
it's
follow
a
up
nigga
questions.
first.
Oh,
We got
fair.
follow up
You know
questions.
what I mean?
Fair
So
enough,
it's
fair
just I did that.
I guess.
I don't like police anyway. But then like about like 12 police officers ended up showing up at the
Why
spot.
they need that many niggas?
Damn.
The first two that were there,
12?
yeah, the first two that were there, they were like, "Yo, why more people show up?" I was like, "Nigga, why you asking me?" Like,
Those are
those
your
are your
people.
guys. Like,
Your
I
people, nigga.
don't know why there's a bunch of them here. And then, bro, tell me why someone walked. Like, the police didn't lock the door after they came in, right?
Mm.
Someone comes in, sees everybody, goes, "Y'all still open?"
That nigga really needed that shit.
I'm here for Tom. And everybody's like, what?
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck is Tom?
Bro, Tom called about 4 hours before we got robbed, saying that he's gonna send his buddy in to get some weed.
Oh, that's crazy.
Tom's going to
Tom,
get
if you ever
questioned.
hear this, you know why your
Tom,
buddy
you
didn't
better
get that
get
weed.
yourself in, my nigga.
And
If
then,
you-
Tom, it's not looking good for
If
you.
you're wondering, this is why your boy didn't get the weed.
yeah, bro, his boy comes in. He's like, Tom called earlier, and I'm here for Tom, bro. It's a police matter, and he's like, oh, so I
Yo.
can't get it.
So yo, not today, man.
And the police are like, yo, please leave, like just get out of here,
Yeah, he's probably the one that folded.
bro. I had to. No, they were all black.
Oh, this guy was white?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's why he thought he was still getting his weed, even though.
Yeah, because the nigga would have
Yeah.
saw that from outside the window and be like,
That's
not
what I
going in.
mean.
I'm not even
What-
going in the
way
parking
too many
lot.
cops around
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go to a different.
This guy
dispensary,
said-
like,
maybe I can still get some weed after y'all seeing all
Yeah.
these
You know
12
what I
or
mean?
13
Yeah.
cops.
so crazy.
oh,
That's
my
wild.
God.
The life you guys lead, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Well, we can't leave without saying Happy Black History Month to all my beautiful black people out there across the world, across the
Word.
nation.
Word.
We celebrate you. We appreciate you. And we are going to try to... Should we say a nigga did that or should we not say a nigga did that?
I think we should keep it for the last episode of the month.
Right?
and then just-
but I mean, like...
Just
phrase,
go
is that
hard
bad?
on a nigga did
A
that?
nigga did
No,
that. I like that, right?
no.
I like it. Fuck.
We took power.
Keep it.
Right?
We took.
Right?
No, that's
we took
us.
that.
That's
That's
us.
us.
For real?
No, no.
Okay.
A nigga did
Remember when?
Because I was like saying,
Yeah,
I was
no.
just like, I think this is hard as shit. But
It's
I
hard
know
as
a
fuck.
nigga did that.
No.
a nigga did that. A nigga did
I
that.
think
We'll
we
be
should
back.
keep it at. I think we should do it for like the last episode of the month.
Right.
And then we'll just, do Spitfire of all that shit. And then leading up to that, everybody will just have one story.
Yeah, no, I'm with that.
No?
Yeah. So we will be back with the critically acclaimed by us. I don't know about y'all. Segment. A nigga did that. At the end of the month. Celebrate forgotten or even well-known Black inventions throughout history. Something to make us proud of our history instead of the shit that they want to keep putting
y'all
out
one
there.
For today?
Phoenix actually has a story. Black excellence.
I got a little.
I was actually gonna say too. Yeah, like every episode, we will try to give you a new story of Black excellence.
So,
just to promote.
1983 is the year.
Okay.
Yeah. Wilson Smith.
Wilson
Smith.
Okay.
Becomes Nike's first Black designer.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. And he designed some of y'all niggas' favorite shoes. He designed some Jordans.
Nice.
Okay. He designed the up tempos.
He was the
he
lead
was the
designer.
guy. He made the up tempos.
Like them shits over there.
The up tempos.
For those who don't know, that was Scottie Pippen's shoe. That's like one of my favorite shoes of all time. I got 2 pairs.
The Jordan 16s.
I don't remember which ones.
The Jordan 17s. And the Barclays.
I like the Barclays too. I like this
You know
nigga.
what I mean?
I like this nigga.
He knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows a little something,
for sure.
He knows what the fuck he's doing.
He knows a little something.
Tapped into me for sure.
First of all, the up-tempos, especially in New York, them niggas, that got niggas by the fucking neck.
Yeah. Wow. Shout out Wilson, man.
Shout out Wilson
Let me see what
Smith.
Wilson
Shout out my nigga Wilson. Appreciate you, Wilson.
Wilson
also
still look young as hell, man. God
that's crazy. It took till 1983 to hire your first Black person. That's crazy.
1983.
That's like well after the Civil Rights Movement, fam. Like 15 years, 20 years almost.
I don't think they were doing. I don't think they had many Black designers in anything. Like even think about what's his name. What was the dude in New York that had to like steal Louis Vuitton fabrics from like other
Dapper Dan.
Like that
Gucci
nigga should
just hired this nigga like 5 years ago.
That nigga should have been had his own shit.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s or back in the 80s. Like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
80s and 90s, he was that nigga for sure.
Bro,
that's wild.
Yo, developing story on my shit. So the page where I found my story, it's called Black Culture Entertainment. I went back because I saved the link.
Right.
Account suspended. I was just checking this shit this morning. Account suspended. And they don't ever put nothing except for like Black excellence shit on there. And what happens on the first day of this or on the second day of this month of ours?
Hours. I like how you said that. Hours.
That's
crazy, bro.
But I got the story anyways. I got the nigga's
name. This Black excellence will be known.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay, so I'm hoping after they get their shit back, they explain what the fuck happened. But man's name is, well, I guess the year is 1765. You running it back.
Okay.
Running it back.
An inventor, a creator.
Damn.
Pioneer.
His name is James Hemmings. And honestly, once you hear this, you won't be surprised in the slightest.
Did he create the first hem pants?
You won't be surprised in the slightest. James Hemmings back in I guess he was born 1765, but back in 1800s, 1700s, end of the, all that shit.
Fuck.
He was a slave. His slave owner, Thomas Jefferson, the one and only Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah. Why ain't he canceled? He owned slaves.
Hey, man, they all had slaves. They all had slaves. So Thomas Jefferson, his he was a slave by like he was born into that shit. His mom was married to Thomas Jefferson, obviously by force. Yeah, of course. So he took the kid to Paris one time not the kid, but when
is
this
was
grown.
Thomas Jefferson's kid?
Yeah, it's probably an illegitimate kid.
They didn't
get married,
either
right?
illegitimate or like
he
married the mom afterwards,
and then it would just
like, yo, this is my slave, and it's like, yo,
child now. Okay.
He actually married her.
They were like, that was his wife,
a Black woman.
That's why I asked if this is his kid.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was the kid was
already
born.
Yeah,
yes, I believe
at the time.
Okay.
Born out of like some sort of wedlock or shit.
Because it says he's the older brother of. Oh no, okay, sorry. His sister was married to Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
So they were all slaves, but his sister was the one that he married.
Okay,
it was
so crazy.
Forcibly, I guess. So Thomas Jefferson took him to Paris once, and then he got him enrolled into this culinary art school, And then after he learned all of his culinary skills and everything like that, came back, and then he negotiated with Thomas Jefferson for his freedom, but only after, because he was the chef of the house, of the White House.
Of the White House.
We're talking about Thomas Jefferson. He's the president.
Okay, you're right too.
Yo, so he was like, yo, you can't leave like until you find me a replacement. So I don't even know if I feel. I don't know if I could like. I don't
really
know if I'm
let
okay.
you go like
I don't know
that.
if I'm okay with this decision that he made. He taught his little brother everything he knows, and then his little brother was now the chef of the White House, and then he got his freedom.
So what happened to his little brother?
I mean, he was just the chef. That was it. He was just the chef. I guess
So now he has to give up.
He was still getting paid though.
Yeah.
He was the chef, but it was just like, you're still property of Thomas Jefferson. It's fucked up.
It's kind of fucked up.
It's really fucked up. But obviously he had like,
You had to do what you had to do, man.
the rest of his family's still there. His sister is fucking married to Thomas Jefferson
yeah,
and shit.
Yeah.
So I guess they were treated well. Like, I hope. But the thing that he invented, everyone's gonna love this. This nigga invented mac and cheese.
Oh.
This nigga invented mac and cheese. Wasn't no mac and cheese ever made before this.
It was just mac,
It was just mac
and then there was just cheese over here.
and cheese.
Cheese on the side? Not even on the side.
If you think of macaroni,
They were just two different things.
Yeah.
if you
two
think of
different
macaroni, you're thinking the Italians with the spaghetti.
Yeah, you're
and
thinking
shit,
long
yeah.
noodles.
This nigga said, "Nah, let me throw some cheese on that
let
bitch."
me freak them.
It's always a
Make something
nigga to ask for
different.
cheese too, huh?
I love me some cheese
Same.
on
Everything.
I love cheese.
Everything.
Put that shit
I
on
literally put that
everything.
shit on everything.
Give me a cheeseburger.
And now look at it.
You know what I mean?
bread.
Niggas make mac and cheese for every single massive holiday or every family
Mhm.
gathering ever.
Yeah, that's
So
facts.
next time you're eating
mac and cheese.
just remember,
A nigga
nigga
did that.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to that
Yo.
nigga, man.
it's that shit.
That's
Niggas
beautiful.
negotiated his freedom. Didn't even pay.
That's not.
He just negotiated his freedom.
What a real nigga, man.
So you know he was spitting game too. He's like, yo, Tom, you don't even want me like
It was like Tom.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm nice,
You
but
don't
if I
need
can
me.
make someone else nice,
Let me go.
allow me, bro.
Yeah,
Allow me, man.
Let me go be great, bro. Let me
Yeah.
be great.
Let me go learn. Yeah,
Wow.
let me go do my
He's
thing.
like, you know what? I like that.
I like that.
All right.
Yeah.
I like the hustle.
Yeah, I love the hustle. Shout out, what is it, Hemingway?
James Hemmings.
Hemmings. Shout out James Hemmings, bro. Appreciate the mac and cheese. I love me some baked mac and cheese.
Hey,
I
man.
love mac and
Every
cheese.
Especially with the breadcrumbs. He'd be so proud of the way we freaked mac and cheese,
Yo,
bro.
for real.
He'd be so proud of us.
It's like, oh, y'all put lobster in that bitch?
That's why I did that. Yo, James, we did that for you, bro.
The first person to ever do that, bro.
Yo.
It was probably a white person, but it don't matter.
Yo.
Yo, no, that's just
because we did mac and cheese.
Because we did mac
it
and
was
cheese.
probably
we did the
yo. It
main
was
dish.
probably a nigga from down south because they love their
think so?
fucking Like, they love
Louisiana?
like the one of them Louisiana niggas did it. You got to know.
Them niggas love crab in Boston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if we had
The
mac
crab
and cheese
boils?
first. White people didn't want nothing to do with mac and cheese if a
Yeah.
nigga made it back then.
It's like, oh, it's too
Right.
much cheese in it.
You
You
right.
know what I mean? It's like, ew,
Right.
that's a nigger
Bro, the
dish.
crab boils from Louisiana.
That was so. I was not ready for you to say that. Whoa.
I apologize.
Fucking hell.
I apologize.
It just hits like
I
different with
apologize.
the ER, bro.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
that was.
Because even I look myself in the mirror differently when I say the ER. As a joke,
Yo.
even I'm just saying, was that the right thing to do?
Did the joke hit
was
that
it funny
much more
enough?
for that? Yeah, they-
Was it funny? Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
It wasn't worth it. It wasn't the
Yo,
one.
We was, at,
Ah.
yo, we was at karaoke singing all these tracks, and when we were singing like Drake or like Otis or Niggas in Paris, they didn't put nigga, they put nigger
Yeah.
every time. I
Hard
was like,
ER.
yo, but then they would like put stars when they put motherfucker, like that's the swear word. It's like, bro,
Hold on,
What are you
bruh.
And then we'd be like reading the lyrics or singing along. Whenever we see like the ER, everybody just stops and like,
that shit threw me all the way out of the verse I was singing. I'm like, yo,
everybody stop,
hey.
bro.
I don't
Just
even know where I'm at no
like,
more.
This is fucked up. Ugh.
Like they put M-O star 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 S for motherfuckers, and then nigger.
They really want you to emphasize that bitch.
Yo, imagine
Like,
the
bro,
amount of
no,
time.
but like my question, like, how many people of color really in that
there?
bitch?
Well, that's
Besides when you guys went,
usually,
because
we were all colored.
honestly, there was like 2 white people there. That was it.
Yeah, it was a
It was
dead
like
day.
all-
We went on like
It
on
was all
Sunday.
like, yeah, it was.
okay.
It was kind of
Yeah.
late too, but it was literally just like 8 like Filipinos.
Yeah,
and
Asian workers. and
Asian
us.
workers.
because
I
like
guess.
if colored people ain't there that often in
Imagine the
if
amount
they're
of times,
running hard hours,
Imagine the amount of times nigga has been uttered in that word by a non-nigga.
And they ain't even saying niggas. They're saying
no,
nigger.
they're
Nigger.
they're saying Nick Kerr.
Yeah.
Like,
yo,
Get in the
Steve
curb.
Kerr was wild for doing that shit. Steve Kerr named his son Nick. Nick.
Oh yeah,
Kerr.
Nick Kerr.
That's
you gotta call him
crazy.
Nicholas.
Nicholas Kerr. From now, you're
You
Nicholas
are not
Kerr.
Nick. Your name is Nicholas.
You are
my
Nicholas
boy.
Kerr.
Anybody calls you Nick, you correct.
I
him.
might have to throw your middle name in there, bro. Nicholas James Kerr. Yo, you are not
No,
Nick Kerr.
His dad set him up. That's not okay.
I already
That's
know
not
when he's
okay.
in college, he's gonna be getting the frat boys. They're like, oh, yo, invite Nick Kerr. It's like, yo, what?
Yo,
I'm
invite
just
your
saying
black
Nick.
friend. What do you mean? Oh,
Just saying
Nick Kerr?
Nick.
Invite your black friend.
Yeah, that's how you go.
vinegar all over again.
That's
man.
how you get your lip bust, little boys.
It's vinegar
That's
all over
I
again.
know.
Ah.
Nah, man.
Well, yeah. Every single episode, we're gonna try and highlight some more Black excellence, maybe some unknown facts, Canadian Black historians, even just to put some light on it, because we all know we don't hear enough about it. But yeah, Happy Black History Month. Y'all celebrate it with joy, happiness, and as always, live life, be safe, have fun, all that good stuff. It's New Flame Podcast.
Yeah, go make you some mac and cheese.